Well, anybody who gets Chaz, you all right. Happy first day of meteorological winter, y'all. I'm Chaz Baz. I am here to host some pub quiz over the interwebs for you. How you living out there? How was your turkey day? Black Friday? How was your Cyber Monday? How was your small business Saturday? And it's not here yet, but what you gonna do for Giving Tuesday? So, how you living? How about we head on over to round number 1 called I Will Follow You, because every answer in this round will contain the letters U and I. And I promise you, Ultra Instinct is not an answer on this round. All right, for question number 1. When it entered the Union in 1812, what southern state was still majority French-speaking? Question number 1, one more time. When it entered the Union in 1812, what southern state was still majority French-speaking? Bro. Pro FMDM, that is true. That is true. I would just go on wild tangents the entire time. It would be like for me, 8 o'clock is like, we're only at round number 3. It's like, that's why you don't go on wild tangents all the time, Chaz. But tangents are fun. Like, I can go on a tangent after question number 2. So for question number 2, Martin Short, Steve Martin, and Selena Gomez have all done Hulu's official podcast for what show about a podcast? Question number 2, one more time. Martin Short, Steve Martin, and Selena Gomez have all done Hulu's official podcast for what show about a podcast? Oh, thank you, Don Rico Sale. Can we normalize not selling people podcast gear? I mean, you just need a microphone and like a way to record. You can make a podcast on your phone these days. Like, as much as I see those DJI or DIJ like lapel mics, or like as we're all over TikTok, it's like, you want to be a TikToker? Get this wireless mic, man. Hey, the great Gabo, how you living? How was your turkey day? Like, I remember when I was doing a podcast with a friend, I was like, I don't even know if I have the stuff for it. And he came over my house and saw, like, a mixer and a microphone. He's like, what else did you think you needed for a podcast, bro? Like, I was like, I don't know how this works. I'm new. Don't shame me. All right. But you know what I will shame? This lack of cornucopia in question number 3. There's an entire page about the Mandela effect and the cornucopia that's never been in their logo. I call BS. On what underwear brand's website? Question number 3, one more time. There's an entire page about the Mandela effect and the cornucopia that's never been in their logo. On what underwear's brand site? Oh, hell yeah. Always good to have a stress-free Thanksgiving. Yeah, I went to a friend's house. I brought some mac and cheese. We played a game that was like Wavelengths, where it was like, it was called like Catch a Vibe or something. And then we played Monikers. Nobody fucks with the Jesus. Or is that supposed to be nobody fucks with the Jesus? I don't know. Somebody tell me. If it's a reference I should know, I'm sorry. But I'm not as sorry as question number 4. Because question number 4 of round number 1. Saddest margarita ever. During the Spanish flu epidemic, Mexican patients were given what booze with salt and lime to help clear mucus? It's a Lebowski reference. Okay, that makes sense. I need to see that movie again. Like, I've only seen it once, and I don't remember much from it. Monikers is my favorite Geller on Friends. That's too funny. All right, folks, moving on to question number 5. You're welcome. Including the one named after him, what demigod pulled the 8 main islands of Hawaii up from the ocean? Question number 5, one more time. You're welcome. Including the one named after him, what demigod pulled the 8 main islands of Hawaii from the ocean? All right, let's move on over to question number 6. Songs in the SpongeBob Broadway musical include I'm Not a Loser, which includes a clarinet solo by what sad sack cephalopod? Question number 6, one more time. Songs in the SpongeBob Broadway musical include I'm Not a Loser, which features a clarinet solo by what sad sack cephalopod? You know what? I still can't believe that Ariana Grande and SpongeBob are dating, and that SpongeBob is a homewrecker. Can we how can people get past that SpongeBob hey is a homewrecker? Like what? Okay, Geeks who drink. Well, what so it's a reference to the Broadway musical. The guy who plays SpongeBob in the Broadway Inedible Kitten. Oh no. Yeah, that's nothing to balk about, but I'll go over my mind went to SpongeBob the Sponge, and then Tom. No, I forget the name of the actor who plays SpongeBob in the SpongeBob musical, but he's currently I don't know, I don't keep up too much with pop culture romance stuff, but apparently he is dating Ariana Grande, but he was dating Ariana Grande when Ariana Grande was with someone else, right? But that's the whole thing. She struck me as more of a Patrick woman. Well, have you seen the new Wicked or Wicked for Good? He plays Bach in it. So I guess he's being typecasted now. Well, we, sip on that tea a little bit. Let's head on over to your penultimate question of round number 1. Question number 7. The oldest American NHL team has what name that's Dutch for brown, as in brown bear? Question number 7, one more time. The oldest American NHL team has what name that's Dutch for brown, as in brown bear? Oh, he was in Gen V this season. Okay, I don't have Amazon Prime anymore, so I haven't watched Gen V this season. Okay, that's cool. I guess he's out here doing stuff. I see you, SpongeBob. I see you. I should learn his actual name. Sail the high seas, Chaz. What does that mean? I've been on one cruise, but I think my autism brain takes things literally, does not know how to compute that right now. Pirates of the internet. Oh. I should. I just have Comcast, and I know Comcast be getting in a tizzy about that, so that's why I haven't done it. I've heard horror stories. Anyway, this one, I'm not gonna say it. Moving on to question number 8, your final question of round number 1, not including the bonus. These are 3 of the roughly 50,000 squares on the AIDS Memorial what? Question number 8, one more time. These are 3 of the roughly 50,000 squares on the AIDS Memorial what? And I'm old enough to know, or I guess I should say I'm old enough to experience when my class was a part of making some of these for this thing. So yeah. That's true. That is why God made VPNs. You know what I've been doing with my life. You know what? I said, you know what? I think next year used to be like the year of not hacking, because I'm not going to say that on the internet. All right. But a year of me like being not more computer savvy, just doing more like creating a machine that I can play old school video games with, right? Or creating a machine that I can watch movies from anywhere in my apartment and beyond. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. All right. You want the question or the answer? Wait, what? Oh, for question number one, that was when it entered the Union in 1812, what southern state was still majority French speaking? Oh. No worries. Geeksy Drink got you. All right. Now that we've done all of the questions in round number one, except for your bonus question, let's boogie on bounce to that. Airing mere weeks before she married Prince Harry, the aptly named Goodbye was Meghan Markle's last episode of what well-dressed legal drama? Your bonus question one more time. Airing mere weeks before she married Prince Harry, the aptly named Goodbye was Meghan Markle's last episode of what well-dressed legal drama? Looks like we got a lot of correct answers coming down the pipeline. So let's get into your answers for round number one. I will follow you. All right, question number one. When it entered the Union in 1812, the southern state that was still majority French-speaking is Louisiana. Question number two. Martin Short, Steve Martin, and Selena Gomez have all done Hulu's official podcast for Only Murders in the Building. Question number three. There's an entire page about the Mandela effect and the cornucopia that's never been in their logo on the underwear brand's website, Fruit of the Loom. Question number four. Saddest margarita ever. During the Spanish flu epidemic, Mexican patients were given tequila with salt and lime to help clear mucus. Question number five. You're welcome. Because including the one that was named after him, it was Maui who pulled up all 8 main islands of Hawaii from the ocean. Question number six. Songs in SpongeBob musical include I'm Not a Loser, which features a clarinet solo by Squidward. Question number seven. The oldest American NHL team is the Boston Bruins. And for question number eight, these are 3 of the roughly 50,000 squares on the AIDS memorial quilt. All right, and we're back with your bonus question answer this time. Airing mere weeks before she married Prince Harry, the aptly named Goodbye was Meghan Markle's last episode of Suits. Alrighty, folks, we're moving on to cool round number 3. There can only be one. I'll give you 3 categories. You tell me the only thing that fits them all. Here's your example. U.S. state capitals, American car brands, and 2012 films. The answer is Lincoln. All right, I think y'all got the gist of it. Let's head on over to question number 1. NHL teams, Reese Witherspoon films, and Uno cards. Question number 1 one more time. NHL teams, Reese Witherspoon films, and Uno cards. We love that liberal home scoring leniency. We're here for that. It's the way it should always be. Calgary draw 4s are the fire this season. All right, moving on to question number 2. Major 2010s hurricanes, fictional rabbits, and surnames of Family Feud hosts. Question number 2 one more time. Major 2010s hurricanes, fictional rabbits, and surnames of Family Feud hosts. All right, moving on to question number 3. Your options are M. Night Shyamalan films, subgenres of hip-hop, and types of clay pigeon shooting. Question number 3, one more time. M. Night Shyamalan films, subgenres of hip-hop, and types of clay pigeon shooting. If someone plays a draw 4 on you and they could have played another card, you can call them out and that person draws 6. Draw until you play is the goat of seriously fucking somebody with 2 cards. Oh no, not the draw until you play, bro. Draw until you play had people had a chokehold on the stoop. I'm telling you. Like my summers as a kid playing Uno on the stoop and draw until you play? Yo, that's gonna be triggering for some people. Like, dog, wow. That's brutal. That's savage, as the kids would say. No, I think that's what my generation says. Anyway, moving on to question number 4 of round number 3. There can only be one. There can only be one of these that all fit. Pokemon games, precious gemstones, and names of fictional krakens. Question number 4, one more time. Pokemon games, precious gemstones, and names of fictional krakens. And no, buoy is not the correct answer. But if you was in, if somebody put that down as a wrong answer, you would have 1 point in my heart. Cities on the Mississippi River, ancient cities on the Nile River, and major barbecue styles. Question number 5, once again, cities on the Mississippi River, ancient cities on the Nile River, and major barbecue styles. You know what, an ink typo, I don't know. I haven't seen it, but like, but I kind of want to watch it though. Like, it, like, see, like if you're not Pixar, I just think you're like everyone else. I'm like, is it a DreamWorks? Is it Imaginix? Imaginix isn't even a name. I sound like my parents now. Doesn't know what things are called, so just like come out whatever in the top of your head. I don't know. Anyway, what did the great Gabo say? As established by being here, I was always cool in high school. One night we stayed up and playing like 6 or 7 person, playing until you get out, and we kept playing until one person was the ultimate loser for like 5 hours. Wow. Nice. See, I would do that now, but I'm also like not cool. So like that sounds like something I'd be into. Anyway, you know what else am I into? Question number 6. Military units, Soundtime musicals, and Justin Bieber singles. One more time. Question number 6. Military units, Sondheim musicals, and Justin Bieber singles. All right, let's head on over to your penultimate question of round number 3. Question number 7. Zodiac signs, Ford models, and Darkwing Duck villains. Question number 7, once again, Zodiac signs, Ford models, and Darkwing Duck villains. I don't know, maybe we will get a third, who knows? Oh, Harris Heller has a mustache now. Okay, I see. He got into his 30s. He's like, I guess I gotta support a mustache now. Like, I don't know. That's like non sequitur as fuck. Like, I don't know. Those two things are true. Anyway, moving on to question number 8 of round number 3. European countries, countries that have won the World Cup since 2010, and surnames of Queer Eye hosts. Question number 8, one more time. European countries, countries that have won the World Cup since 2010, and surnames of Queer Eye hosts. And I'll give you a hint. It's the Netflix one, not the Bravo one. Just so you know. All new 2027 Ford Cancer. I can't. You know what? You know what has a deep cut? Nobody really get this joke, but I'm gonna say it anyway. If they really didn't make that car, I wouldn't want the engine to rev. I would want the engine to be like. All right, that's it. That's it. Let's move on over to your bonus question for round number 3. Days that Christmas can fall on, days that President's Day can fall on, days that Martin Luther King Day can fall on. You got a 1 in 7 chance, y'all. So have at it one more time. Days that Christmas can fall on, days that President's Day can fall on, and days that Martin Luther King Day can fall on. I'm sure you got it after the second one anyway. And I see a lot of correct answers coming down the pipeline, so let's head on over to your answers for round number 3. There can only be one. All right, for question number 1, NHL teams, Reese Witherspoon films, and Uno cards. That would be Wild or Wilds. For question number 2, major 2010s Hurricanes, fictional rabbits, and surnames of Family Feud hosts. That would be Harvey. For question number 3, M. Night Shyamalan films, subgenre of hip-hop, and types of clay pigeon shooting. That would be trap. Sad there's not a Mike Trap question in here. For question number 4, there's Pokemon games, precious gemstones, and names of fictional Krakens. That would be Ruby. Question number 5, cities on the Mississippi River, ancient cities on the Nile River, and major barbecue styles. That would be Memphis. For question number 6, military units, Sondheim musicals, and Justin Bieber singles. That would be Company. For question number 7, zodiac signs, Ford models, and Darkwing Duck villains. That would be Taurus. And question number 8, European countries, countries that have won the World Cup since 2010, and surnames of Queer Eye hosts. That would be France. All right, let's move on over to your bonus question for round number 3. Days that Christmas can fall on, days that President's Day can fall on, and days that Martin Luther King Day can fall on. Those are all Mondays. Round number 4 is called Tippi, Canoe, and Tiller 2. It's a round on actress Tippi Hedren, canoes, and installing tile. I love this classic type of Geeks and Drinks rounds. Let's see how it goes. Moving on to question number 1. Opened in 1956 and still in operation, Davy Crockett's Explorer canoes are the only attraction powered by guests in what theme park? Question number 1, one more time. Opened in 1956 and still in operation, Davy Crockett's Explorer canoes are the only attraction powered by guests at what theme park? Big J doing things. Who can't keep getting away with what? All right, moving on to question number 2. Tippi Hedren's first 2 film credits, 1963, The Birds, and 1964's Marnie were both directed by what Brit? Question number 2, one more time. Tippi Hedren's first 2 film credits, 1963's The Birds and 1964's Marnie, were both directed by what Brit? Oh, the Burbs. Moving on to question number 3. According to Lowe's, composition and flexibility are the key differences between caulk and what oft confused stuff that seals tile joints. Question number 3, one more time. According to Lowe's, composition and flexibility are key differences between caulk and what oft confused the stuff that seals tile joints. Caulk? Like no, my dad used to do be what's it called, like a handy person. So I would spend a lot of time at Home Depot, and he had a caulk gun. So like, like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna say like I'm from Conshohocken or something, right? Like, nah. Anyway, moving on to question number 4. Tippi Hedren co-founded the Shambhala Big Cat Sanctuary in California, which houses one of the ultra-endangered tigers named for what part of Russia? Question number 4, one more time. Tippi Hedren co-founded the Shambhala Big Cat Sanctuary in California, which houses one of the ultra-endangered tigers named for what part of Russia? All right, moving on to question number 5. For the 2028 Olympics, this venue in Oklahoma City will host what canoeing event where you weave it between gates, just like the skiing version? Huh. Question number 5, one more time. For the 2028 Olympics, this venue in Oklahoma City will host what canoeing event where you weave between gates, just like the skiing version? Oh. Well, I guess that'll be a fun reason to go to Oklahoma City. Being like a Seattleite, we don't support Oklahoma City. If you know, you know. Moving on over to question number 6. Installed around 10,000 BCE, this million-tile mosaic from Pompeii depicts that what Macedonian routing the Persians at the Battle of Issus? Question number 6, one more time. Installed around 10,000 BCE, this million-tile mosaic from Pompeii depicts what Macedonian routing of the Persians at the Battle of Issus? Oklahoma. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I mean, like for the Paris Olympics, the surfing had to happen in a whole different country. It's like, what? So, I don't know. All right, Sovos, have a good night. See you next week. Peace. All right, while I head on to bed, we're going to head on over to our penultimate question around number 4, question number 7. She starred with her mom, Tippi Hedren, in Pacific Heights, and with her daughter, Dakota Johnson, in Crazy in Alabama. Who's that actress? Wait, what? Moving on to question number 7 one more time. She starred with her mom, Tippi Hedren, in Pacific Heights, and with her daughter, Dakota Johnson, in Crazy in Alabama. Who's that actress? I knew Dakota Johnson was a Nevo baby, but I didn't know they were their Metro baby. Okay, I learned something new today. Yeah, third generation Nepo baby, right? Like, damn, okay. What? That's a whole world Nepo. Oh, man. Might as well be a Barrymore. Oh, man, that's too funny. All right, moving on to question number 8, your final regular question on round 4. Paddle Your Own Canoe is a self-help book by what Making It co-host who's pretty Ron Swanson-y in real life. Question number 8 one more time. Paddle Your Own Canoe is a self-help book by what Making It co-host who's pretty Ron Swanson-y in real life. Bonanza as family. Oh, man. Yeah, like seeing, like knowing that, let's see, what is it? Something Quaid. I mean, why do I think his name is Zach Quaid? His name is not Zach. Right, but when I saw him first on The Boys, I was like, oh shit! Like, I know your dad from the '90s. What? No. Alrighty, let's move on over to your third bonus question. A company called Day Tripper of Duluth offers canoeing tours of what Great Lakes state where Tippi Hedren was born? Your bonus question one more time. A company called Day Tripper of Duluth offers canoeing tours of what Great Lakes state where Tippi Hedren was born? All right, we got some correct answers coming down the pipeline, so let's get into your answers for round 4. Tippi Canoe and Tyler 2. All right, your question number 1. Opened in 1956 and still in operation, David Crockett's Explorer Canoes are the only attraction powered by guests in what theme park? That would be Disneyland. For question number 2, Tippi Hedren's first 2 film credits, 1963 The Birds and 1964's Marnie, were both directed by Alfred Hitchcock. For question number 3, according to Lowe's, composition and flexibility are the key differences between caulk and the oft-confused grout. That would be a good name for a podcast, Caulk and Grout. Somebody do it. Moving on to question number 4, Tippi Hedren co-founded the Shambhala Big Cat Sanctuary in California, which houses one of the ultra-endangered tigers named for Siberia. Alfred Hitchcock. Y'all too much. Moving on to question number 5. For the 2028 Olympics, this venue in Oklahoma City will host the canoeing event where you weave in between the gates, just like the skiing version. That would be the Slalom or the Shalom. Or I'm not even trying to say it anymore. But I will let you know if you follow us on Facebook at Geeks Who Drink. That was the answer of the day. For question number 6, installed around 100 BCE, this million-tile mosaic from Pompeii depicts what Macedonian routing of the Persians at the Battle of Issus? That would be Alexander the Great. Caulk Talk is a good one, too. Oh my God, moving on to question number 7. She starred with her mom, Tippi Hedren, in Pacific Heights, and her daughter, Dakota Johnson, in Crazy in Alabama. That actor is Melanie Griffith. And question number 8, Paddle Your Own Canoe is a self-help book by the Making It co-host, Nick Offerman. And that does it for your answers for round number 4. Let's head on to your bonus question answer for this round. A company called Day Tripper of Duluth offers canoeing tours of what Great Lakes state where Tippi Hedren was born? That would be Minnesota. When push comes to shovel, you're just naming these movies where someone gets bonked with a shovel. We'll play it twice. See you on the flip side, y'all.
I mean, you might as well teach this shovel to read. Go ahead, Zero, take it. It's all you'll ever be good for. D-I-G. What's that spell?
Dig.
Slap him right in the face with a paint can, maybe.
Or shove a nail through his foot.
First thing I'm gonna do is bite off every one of these little fingers, one at a time.
Come on, let's get you home.
What about the satellite? Is it snowing in space? Don't you have some kind of a line that you keep open for emergencies or for celebrities? I'm both. I'm a celebrity in an emergency. Can you patch me through on that line, please?
All right, come on, over the plate. Let's see the old stuff here, pal. Come on now, chuck him, baby. Hum, baby, hum, baby. Here's the pitch. And he is out of here.
Mama, another gator got in the house.
Another gator? Give me that shovel. Come here.
Get him, Mama. Get that gator.
Care to do the honors, Mikey?
Mom.
What?
Don't do that, man.
Baby.
Mom, don't do that.
I have to.
Send a wire to the main office and tell them that I said, ow!
Send wire, main office, tell them I said, ow. Gotcha.
At least do these. Or if I...
Damn, I just fixed this.
People receiving bites have experienced headaches and nausea and developed symptoms similar to those displayed.
D-I-G. What's that spell?
Dig.
Come on, let's get you home.
Some kind of a line that you keep open for emergencies or for celebrities. I'm both. I'm a celebrity in an emergency. Can you patch me through on that line, please?
And he is out of here.
Mama, another gator got in the house.
Another gator? Give me that shovel. Come here.
Get him, Mama. Get that gator.
Don't do that. I have to.
Send a wire to the main office and tell them that I said, ow!
Send wire, main office, tell them I said, ow. Gotcha.
Or if I
Damn.
Lucille.
In all cases, people receiving bites of the...
And we're back, y'all, with your answers to round number 5. When push comes to shovel. You named the movie. All right. Number 1, that is Holes. Number 2 is Home Alone. I always loved it when the grandpa gets reunited with his daughter at the end. That always brings a tear to my eye. Number 3 is Groundhog Day. Number 4 is Monsters, Inc. Number 5 is Blazing Saddles. Number 6 is Death Becomes Her. Okay. Question number 7 is Crimson Peak. And number 8 is Shaun of the Dead. All right, folks, moving on to round number 6, your penultimate round on tonight's quiz called Edith and Butthead. I'll describe 2 people with the same last name for a point each. You tell me their first names. For example, the current Chief Justice of the Supreme Court and the actress who played the chief role in Erin Brockovich and Pretty Woman. You'd answer John and Julia, as in John Roberts and Julia Roberts. All right, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Ooh. You know, it's not me scrolling up too far. All right, hold on a second. Oh. All right, moving on to question number 1. The pop singer whose Man I Need has spent 10 plus weeks on the Billboard charts, and the Big Bad John, country singer whose name lives on as a breakfast sausage brand. Question number 1 one more time. The pop singer whose Man I Need has spent 10 plus weeks on the Billboard charts, and the Big Bad John, country singer whose name lives on as a breakfast sausage brand. Citizen Kane being a Christmas movie. I mean, and does anybody else have movies that aren't considered Christmas movies, but they think should be considered Christmas movies? I can't think of any. I know people know the classic Die Hard is a Christmas movie. You know, can see comes out. I can see why y'all say that. Look at the soundtrack. Oh, Gremlins. Okay, I like that. I like that. All right, keep them coming, and we'll head on over to question number 2. The Missourian who wrote novels under the name Mark Twain, and the steroid-era pitcher who racked up 354 wins under the nickname Rocket. Question number 2 one more time. The Missourian who wrote novels under the name Mark Twain, and the steroid era pitcher who racked up 354 wins under the nickname Rocket. Gremlins is another movie I need to watch again. Like, I've only seen parts of it. Go from 99. Okay, okay. Got some stuff to watch this holiday season. All right, moving on to question number 3. The Brit who plays Prince Fiero in the Wicked films and the American who played Princess Ariel in Disney's live action The Little Mermaid. Question number 3, one more time. The Brit who played Prince Fiero in the Wicked films and the American who played Princess Ariel in Disney's live action The Little Mermaid. I mean, Mean Girls has a part that happens around Christmas, but it takes the whole school year, so I don't know if I would call that a Christmas movie. Right? I mean, one of the plastics is like the Hallmark movie Queen now, though. Like, whose name is going to escape me? Eventually, it might eventually pop into my head, it might not. Like, oh, wait. God damn it. Anyway. 10 more years until the horror remake of Mean Girls. Yes. Yes. Lacey Charbet, that's right. Yes. She and all them, like, I think when last year I went to a house for Thanksgiving. Like, we stayed at a house, like, in one of those, like, coastal Washington towns. And we watched a whole bunch of movies where she was in it. Including that one, like, was she in Hot Santa? Or, like, Hot Frosty? I think she was in Hot Frosty. And you know what? I enjoyed it because I like Lacey Charbet. Like, yes. Look up Hot Frosty. You'll be disappointed. Other people, not so much. All right, moving on to question number 4. The fashion designer who directed Nocturnal Animals and the former first lady who co-founded an addiction rehab center in 1982. Question number 4, one more time. The fashion designer who directed Nocturnal Animals and the former first lady who co-founded an addiction rehab center in 1982. Yes, I do mean Lacey Charbet from 1998 to Lost in Space. Did the Wind Diesel sheet break? No, it's killing me. No, I mean Lacey Charbet of Party of Five fame. Also, Lacey Charbet, who did the singing voice of young Anastasia in the 1997 movie Anastasia. That Lacey Charbet, you know. All right, let's see. Moving on over to question number 5. The New England Patriots receiver who has a new baby with Cardi B and the Broadway daddy who plays Billy Baker on All American. Question number 5, one more time. The New England Patriots receiver who has a new baby with Cardi B and the Broadway daddy who plays Billy Baker on All American. Oh, she also voiced Eliza Thornberry. Oh my God, look at Lacey Charbet just out here doing things. Speaking of voice actors, I realized like way back in the day, I met Laura Bailey at a comic book convention, and I looked at her age, and I'm like, how are you only 4 years older than I am? Like I felt so young, and you felt so old, and apparently that's just because you could drink alcohol and I couldn't. Like. Oh god, age gaps are weird. Yeah, or yes, Critical Role's Laura Bailey. Like, realizing I met her at like 20 years old. Because, like, she was one of the voices of Trunks from Dragon Ball, I think, for the Funimation dub. And that's when I was really into Dragon Ball Z. So I was like, do the voice of Trunks. And then she did the voice of Trunks. I was like, ah! Anyway. I digress. Moving on to question number 6. The rough and ready president who fought in the Mexican-American War and the actor who plays Perfidia Beverly Hills in One Battle After Another. Question number 6, one more time. The rough and ready president who fought in the Mexican-American War and the actor who plays Perfidia Beverly Hills in One Battle After Another. Yeah, I didn't know, like, because, like, at that age, like, or maybe I was, I don't know. I went to Wizard World a few years, so I would say it was between the ages of 15 and 18 when I met them. But yeah, I just was like, the voice of Trunks is there. What? Like, it was way before she became like the voice of the industry. So. Yeah, you know what? I mean, pop culture, like, pop culture is just out there sometimes. You don't have to know these people. These people aren't that important. Like, they're not as important as Anita Wanya's. If y'all get that, I love y'all. Anyway, while y'all contemplate who Anita Wanya's is, we'll move on over to your penultimate question of this penultimate round, question number 7. The Team USA ice dancer who won Olympic gold in 2014 with her partner Charlie White, and the Fences actress who secured her EGOT status with a Grammy win in 2023. Question number 7 one more time. The Team USA ice dancer who won Olympic gold in 2014 with her partner Charlie White, and the Fences actress who secured her EGOT status with a Grammy win in 2023. Right, I love it when people win Grammys for like non-musical things. Like, I think Whoopi Goldberg's is because of a comedy album. A lot of like comedians get them for comedy albums, but I don't think they ever do like other parts of the Grammys on the main show. Too many musical related questions. I want to win a Grammy for mouth fart sounds. Do it, yo. Do it. Yo, that would be lit. I bet you would kill it. You would kill it. I believe in you. Make the fart sound album. Join Howard Stern's big. Alrighty, moving on to question number 8, your final question in round number 6. The pirate antagonist in Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island, and the statistician who made a treasure trove of shaky predictions after founding 538. Watch number 8 one more time. The pirate antagonist in Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island, and the statistician who made a treasure trove of shaky predictions after founding 538. Alrighty, folks, moving on to your penultimate bonus question on tonight's quiz. Hello was a #1 hit for Lionel Richie in 1984. Different tune, same title, same #1 status in 2015 for what singer? Your bonus question one more time. Hello was a #1 hit for Lionel Richie in 1984. Different tune, same title, and same #1 status in 2015 for what singer? All right, it looks like we've got a lot of correct answers coming down the pipeline for this round. 6 to Edith and Butthead. So let's get into those answers. For question number 1, the pop singer whose Man I Need has spent 10 plus weeks on the Billboard charts is Olivia. And Big Bad John, country singer whose name lives on in a breakfast sausage brand, oh my gosh, is Jimmy. Because together they are Olivia and Jimmy Dean. For question number 2, the Missourian who wrote novels under the name Mark Twain is Samuel. And the steroid era pitcher who racked up 354 wins under the nickname Rocket is Roger. That would be Samuel and Roger Clemens. For question number 3, the Brit who played Prince Fiero in Wicked is Jonathan. And the American who played Princess Ariel in Disney's live action The Little Mermaid is Halle. That would be Jonathan and Halle Berry. No, sorry, Bailey. Question number 4, the fashion designer who directed Nocturnal Animals is Tom. And the former first lady who co-founded an addiction rehab center in 1982, that would be Elizabeth. That is Tom and Elizabeth Ford. For question number 5, the New England Patriots receiver who had a new baby with Cardi B is Stefan. And the Broadway daddy who plays Billy Baker on All American is Tay. And that's Stefan and Tay Diggs. For question number 6, the rough and ready president who fought in the Mexican-American War, that would be Zachary. And the actor who plays Perfidia Beverly Hills in One Battle After Another is Tayana, and that's Zachary and Tayana Taylor. For question number 7, the Team USA ice dancer who won Olympic gold in 2014 with her partner Charlie White is Meryl. And the Fences actress who secured her EGOT status with a Grammy win in 2023 is Viola. That is Meryl and Viola Davis. And finally, question number 8, the pirate antagonist in Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island is Long John. And the statistician who made a treasure trove of shaky predictions after founding 538 is Nate. That is Long John and Nate Silver. All right, and now for your bonus question one more time. Hello was the #1 hit for Lionel Richie in 1984. Different tune, same title, same #1 status in 2015. For what singer? That would be Miss Atkins herself, Adele.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
I don't sit here in the corner just doing a little jig, doing a little dance. But you know what? I like Long John Silver's. I mean, yes, their fish is buttery as fuck, but I like it that way. Anyway, you know what else is buttery as fuck? Your final round, random knowledge. A good rule of thumb to follow are that even number questions are worth 2 through 4 points, and odd number questions are worth 1. For your final 16-point round, let's go into question number 1. In addition to selling the Red Fort and India's parliament, 20th century conman Nawartal tricked 3 different tourists into purchasing what Agra mausoleum? Question number 1 one more time. In addition to selling the Red Fort and India's parliament, 20th century conman Nawartal tricked 3 different tourists into purchasing what Agra mausoleum? It does. Buttery Finger Chester. Oh my God, you did not watch Power Rangers SPD. I'm sorry. Wow. That deep cut is my favorite so much. I can't. Oh my God, yes, Buttery. Like, oh my God, what have you done? What have you done? Not the Power Rangers SPD. Oh man, oh, that's a deep cut. That's a deep cut. All right, let's head on over to question number 2 for 2 points, and order counts on this one. Sticky but light enough not to set them off. What party supply brand was used to detect the tripwires in Iraq? And on Breaking Bad, Walt salvaged an Etch-a-Sketch powder to make what lock melting stuff that burns at 4,000 degrees. Goodness gracious. Green chili. Moving on to question number 2 one more time. Sticky but light enough not to set them off. What party supply brand was used to detect tripwires in Iraq? And for your second point, on Breaking Bad, Walt salvaged the Etch-a-Sketch powder to make what lock melting stuff that burns at 4,000 degrees. You know what I learned? Like, I saw on, what is it? I think Joshua Weissman had a short where if you take non-aspirin Alka-Seltzer and you put it with was it a little bit of white vinegar, like I forget the name of the substance you'll get, but if you want like really gooey, like melty cheese, like you just let that do its thing for like however long until it like merges together in a liquid. And then you just put that in a pot and on a low not even a low boil, just like a low heat, just like melt whatever cheese in it, and you'll have like the same sort of cheese sauce you can get at Taco Bell or at the movie theater. Now, you know, that's be the not, like, you don't want the acidity. I don't mean Diet Coke and Mentos. I mean, I know that's cool too, but I mean, I think it's like magnesium citrate or something like that. It bleach and ammonia. Oh my God, y'all too much. Oh God, y'all funny as shit. Thank you to Great Gabo. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. I like you over here like doing science experiments and trying to kill people, right? Like, oh, wow, whoa, no. While you contemplate where you thought I was coming from, let's get into this question number 3. Cross-gartered in yellow stockings. Here's Peter Dinklage as Malvolio in the recent Shakespeare in the Park production of what comedy? Question number 3, one more time. Cross-gartered in yellow stockings. Here's Peter Dinklage as Malvolio in the recent Shakespeare in the Park production of what comedy? Yeah, I kind of want to try it out, honestly. Like, because I remember watching Binging with Babish, and that was where I was first heard about magnesium citrate. But he was like, yeah, you can just order it from Amazon. I'm like, that's too much, because he was trying to make his own like American cheese, because American cheese is like, you know, cheddar cheese, ammonium citrate, boiled, liquided, put into like a mold, and then it comes out as a floppy cheese, like is that. So he was just trying to make different versions of that. But now I do want to make that cheese sauce with my favorite cheese, which is white American cheese. Ooh, I should do that. I think I'm going to do that. Not tonight, but soon. Anyway, moving on to question number 4, also worth 3 points, and the order also counts here. For point number 1, which bathing suit is named for an atoll in the Marshall Islands? For your second point, what little pants are named for a resort island by Naples, Italy? And finally, what type of shirt is named for an island in the English Channel? Your question number 4 for 3 points. One more time. Which bathing suit is named for an atoll in the Marshall Islands? What little pants are named for a resort island by Naples, Italy? And what type of shirt is named for an island in the English Channel? Oh, Xanthem Gum! Yes, things that can make gelatinized things that aren't gelatin. Xanthem gum is one of them. Can you tell I watch too many cooking shows? I think the other one is agar agar, which is derived from seaweed of all things. All right, let's move on over to question number 5. A big old hedge fund, a military school in South Carolina, and a spy show starring Priyanka Chopra all take their names from what most fortified part of town? Well, question number 5, one more time. A big old hedge fund, a military school in South Carolina, and a spy show starring Priyanka Chopra all take their names for what most fortified part of town? I'm a little mad there's not like a Hollow Knight Silk Song reference in this question. I'm just singing Geeks Who Drink. One of my proudest moments in College Bowl was creaming that school in South Carolina. 400 to 20, god damn. Holy shit, like, wow, that's a trouncing. I like this inspirational song going on in the background. I hope you're inspired to get 3 more points, because that's what question number 6 is worth. In order counts one more time. For point number 1, Buzz Aldrin has an honest-to-gosh cameo in which Transformers film? For your second point, the Animals are most famous for a 1964 cover of what song about a New Orleans brothel? And realtor Reza Farhan starred in what Bravo reality series that ended in 2021? All right, question number 6, one more time for 3 points. Buzz Aldrin had an honest-to-gosh cameo in which Transformers film? The Animals are most famous for a 1964 cover of what song about a New Orleans brothel? And a realtor, Reza Farhan, starred in what Bravo reality series that ended in 2021? I believe I saw Reza in the newest season of that Alan Cummings reality TV show, The Traders. There we go. I got there. I could be wrong, though. Maybe he was on, like, Villains? House of Villains? I feel like it was one of the two. I can't remember right. I guess they both have House of Villains. So maybe that was one. Alrighty, moving on to your penultimate question on tonight's quiz. Question number 7. At last, a midlife crisis novel that's not about a man. That's from a review of what Miranda July book about polyamory and a pre-menopause. Question number 7, one more time. At last, a midlife crisis novel, and it's not about a man. That's from a review of what Miranda July book about polyamory and pre-menopause. Perimenopause? Wait, what? Okay. Okay, I've never heard of perimenopause in my life. I'm gonna have to look that up after this. Let somebody in the chat and let me know what it is. I've heard like 97 people talk about this book, and I can't think of it for the life of me. Apparently, I got another book. Like I actually somebody in our Geeks Who Drink group suggested a murder mystery that takes place surrounding a pub quiz, and I got the audiobook for it. I've only listened to a little bit of it, but I missed some parts because I was riding my bike and the wind was loud, so I'm gonna start it over. But see, it's fun so far. But hold on, Eminem DLC for Hitman. We'll get back to that after question number 8. This one is worth 4 points. These horrors from beyond the veil of time are respective mascots of what 4 NBA teams? Oh, goodness. Well, question number 8, one more time. These horrors from beyond the veil of time are respective mascots for what 4 NBA teams? Alrighty, moving on to your final bonus question of the night. Your bonus question is, founded in 1958, the agricultural machinery company Sputnik is named after a Russian what that had launched the year prior? Your bonus question once again, founded in 1958, the agricultural machinery company Sputnik is named after a Russian what that had launched the year prior. All right, looks like we got those answers coming down the pipeline. So let's get to your answers of round number 7, random knowledge. All right, question number 1. In addition to selling the Red Fort in India's parliament, 20th century conman Not Wardle tricked 3 different tourists into purchasing the Taj Mahal. And not that one that you know who owns down by the shore either. Moving on to question number 2 for 2 points in order counts. Sticky but light enough to set them off. What party supply brand was used to detect strips of wire in Iraq? That would be Silly String. And on Breaking Bad, Walt salvaged the Etch-a-Sketch powder to make the lock melting stuff that burns at 4,000 degrees. That is thermite. Or question number 3, cross-gartered in yellow stockings. Here's Peter Dinklage as Malvolio in the recent Shakespeare in the Park production of Twelfth Night. For question number 4 for 3 points in order counts. Which bathing suit is named for an atoll in the Marshall Islands? That would be Bikini. What low pants are named after a resort island by Naples, Italy? That would be Capri. And what type of shirt is named after an island in the English Channel? That would be Jersey. For question number 5, a big ol' hedge fund, a military school in South Carolina, and a spy show starring Priyanka Chopra all take their names from what mostly fortified part of town? That is Citadel. For question number 6 for 3 points in the order counted here too. Buzz Aldrin had an honest-to-gosh cameo in which Transformers film? That is Dark of the Moon. For your second point, the Animals are most famous for a 1964 cover of what song about a New Orleans brothel? That is House of the Rising Sun. And finally, a realtor, Reza Farhan, starred in the Bravo reality show Shahs of Sunset. And for question number 7, at last, a midlife crisis novel that's not about a man. That's from a review about the Miranda July book, All Fours. And finally, for 4 points, those horrors from beyond the veil of time are the respective mascots of what 4 NBA teams? That'd be the Charlotte Hornets, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Miami Heat. All right, and your bonus question once again, Founded in 1958, the agricultural machinery company Sputnik is named after a Russian satellite. It's always fun to come here and host for y'all. I can't wait to do it again. But you know, I'll probably see you next year. So enjoy the rest of your 2025 and have a wonderful 2026 if I don't see you. As always, don't forget to be awesome. Stay safe and stay healthy. Peace, y'all.